Hey there, Jed Corvinus here from jedcorvinus.com. Coming to you from Roseau, Minnesota. This is Talk Therapy, a tool that I use to get past my analytical mind, think out loud, and put it all out there. Here we go. Today's weather, 39 degrees above zero. Get the hell out of here. Well, now it just take to 38, whatever, right? Upper 30s, man. It's freaking crazy warm. And I'm loving it. That's your weather. Everybody loves to talk about weather. It's just how it works. You know, what do? You talk about weather. You talk about what works, what doesn't work. Let me tell you something, though. I tell you something that does work. Well, no. I mean, yes, but it's called Rocketbook, right? Like www.getrocketbook.com. I think that's the website. But just search Rocketbook, and it's an erasable notebook. Like, you write with their special kind of pen, and you can erase it so you can reuse the pages. And I keep a journal, and man, it's helped me. Like this is a journal, like a video journal, if you will. But that one also helps me. I do that every day. I do a lot of little things every single day that people would be like, oh, that probably doesn't do anything for you. But let me really break it down for you and tell you it does. It's the small things that add up to the changes that are happening every single day. Every single day. Right? One of them is working out, right? Like, I work out every single day. Every day. 1,366 or 67 days in a row now. Every day. There isn't a day off. There is no day off. There isn't. And that's just for me, right? Like, I don't expect everybody to do it, but I expect everybody to do something. And you're not. And I know it. 80% of you are doing shit. Because that's how many people are obese. And, you know, I'm not fat shaming anybody. I'm just saying, like, it's not healthy. And we've come to a place in America, at least, that's okay to be whatever size. Like, it is okay to be whatever size, but, like, you should probably be healthy. If you are regularly healthy, right? Like, you go to your doctor and you get your annual physical done, and there's nothing, you know, oh gosh, right? Like blood pressure, whatever, right? Like every single thing. You check all the boxes. Good, right? Good. So, yeah, but let's go back to the Rocketbook. There's that, right? Like, that thing works very well. Because if you journal a lot, like I do, you tend to then start stacking up notebooks. Because I don't want to get rid of my old journals. It's kind of cool to reminisce sometimes with yourself. Just to see what that looks like, right? Like, what was going on 5 years ago? What was I writing about? What was I thinking? What was my mindset? You know, all that fun stuff. But, yeah, this one, you can scan the page. It's got a little QR code, and then it uploads, and then it goes, right? But I think, speaking of that, a QR code, that gives me an idea. A very basic idea that people might like, actually. And you might see something come from that. But anyway, so write down the journal. What do I write down every day? I write down what I'm grateful for every day. Why not, right? I write the date down, what I'm grateful for. And I start with the day, right? I write down, not usually, but I write down, I'm grateful for today, like I just am. But I write almost the same thing every day, and what's crazy is you do it every single day, and then over the years you can look back and go, huh, that's kind of cool. I had that happen, had that happen, had that happen, had that happen. So I write down what I'm grateful for even if I don't have it. Because then you trick your subconscious mind, and then it's like, wait, do I have that? And then it comes to you. I know it sounds woo-woo, sounds all crazy and outlandish, but seriously, it's happened. So, you know, case in point, my wife works from home. I mean, that's a big one, right? Like, we moved to Roseau. I got, you know, this job that I wanted at the time, like everything. So it all happened, and I have proof of it. That's the fun part. So once you scan it, it goes to your email, and then you have it. It's a digital copy. The crazy part is it looks really cool. And you can actually, you know, if your pen runs out, you can actually just put a piece of paper over that notebook and then write with regular pen and then scan the QR code, and it looks like just, you know, like that piece of paper. Except it tries to make everything white, so it's kind of blotchy of yellow if you have a yellow piece of paper. The reason I say that is because today I did it and it looked pretty badass, but it kind of then defeats the purpose of reusing paper, right? Like, it's kind of a green way to do things instead of having paper. But, you know, the other thing about paper is, what if my email just shut down or some shit, right? Like, and I'm never gonna look back. Like, let's be real here. I don't ever go to my notebooks and reminisce. Oh, there's one yawn. Ha, you're welcome. But I don't ever go back and reminisce. I mean, every time I clean out like a drawer, I got a bunch of notebooks in there that, you know, I suppose every now and again I look at them, and then eventually I just burn them, right? Like, I don't throw them away, but I burn them, and it's just in the atmosphere. But that's where all these thoughts come from anyway, so maybe I'm just giving them back by burning them. So I don't know. Yeah. So there's that, and like, things really work when you do little things every single day. You do little things anyway, you just don't notice them, right? Like you don't notice what you're doing every day. Unless you do, like I do. And then from there, you just substitute those changes. Every day, though. Like, you have to be aware of it. You have to. It's just how it works. So just, I mean, definitely. Like, be aware of what is happening in your mind space, in your heart space, in your soul space. And then you start making those changes. But this is the fun part. It's the fun part of realizing what's happening. And those things work. I promise you. Do small changes. Small changes every week. Because if you make too many changes, and I'm telling myself this shit, right? Like, if I make too many changes, then it's just not sustainable. Like, I finished the program 75 Hard. Now, I loved 75 Hard. Like, I loved how I looked, loved how I felt. It just isn't sustainable for that short amount of time. So right now, I've adopted many aspects of 75 Hard to my life, and holding that as the minimum threshold. But the second workout of 45 minutes isn't exactly 45 minutes. It's usually 20 to 30 minutes. But the first workout in the morning is 45 minutes. So, you know, it's taken me a while to get to that, but it doesn't matter, right? I still got to it, and that's the fun part. So, yeah. Hell yeah. It's just small changes every single damn day, or every week. If you think every day is too much, too fast, notice that about yourself, because you're going to start, like, your body goes, nope, I'm not going to do that. Nope, I don't want to do that. Nope, this is going to hurt. So, yeah. Cobra Nation, thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. Thanks for hanging out with my rambling and my rants and, you know, whatever I got going on. So, I love you guys. If this changed any kind of perspective, please pay it forward. I'm trying to grow this part of my life out and see what happens, right? You just never know who actually gets benefit from this and can benefit from it too. So, yeah. Yep. That's all I got. Yeah. So, as always, if you're willing to change from the neck up, then you will change from the neck down. I believe in you. Now it's your turn to start believing in yourself. Stay safe out there. Be blessed. Bye for now.